Diversity and inclusion are important issues facing the workplace. But what does diversity and inclusion actually mean, and what is the difference between the two? Let's hear how our alumni define diversity and inclusion.
So diversity is seen as somebody, their background, ethnicity, orientation, and how that's included in, workplace. Inclusion is using all those skills that this person has, that came with, their experiences, their background, to use it in the work environment to have a diverse work environment, get everybody's opinions, thoughts on everything, because it's not just one person, it's not just my idea, it's not somebody else's idea, it's all collaborative, and especially in a creative environment. You want to have that diversity thought and have everybody's thoughts and ideas being included so you have the best possible product done. It's okay to be who you are, especially in the work environment. I think it is very important for other companies or even anywhere you work to be able to express yourself in a way that it's positive and that engages communication, engages people to talk to each other and learn from each other.
There's a quote I've seen on social media that states, "Diversity is being invited to the party, but inclusion is being asked to dance." Diversity is about having a variety of representation and perspectives, but inclusion is about encouraging and making sure those various perspectives are part of the conversation and the decision-making process. I believe it's very important to be in a workplace that promotes inclusion, which all ideas and feedback are welcome and be seen as important. Self-awareness plays an important role in this because sometimes we don't take the time to be inclusive. As human beings, we like to stay in our comfort zone, and sometimes we fear change and differences. But we need to take it upon ourselves to enhance our self-awareness, such as asking yourself about your own biases and where those ideas are coming from. Put yourself somewhere outside of your comfort zone. So for example, learn a new language or take an ethnic studies course, or make friends with people who don't look or sound like you. Or be intentional about traveling to places to learn more about different cultures.
Unfortunately, acts of discrimination and prejudice still happen in the workplace. Let's hear how some of the challenges that our alumni have encountered in the workplace.
Example for me, not particularly my business right now, but as I was going through college, I worked for a big corporation, and I used to wear earrings or studs or earrings for. And the one time a new manager came in, and she did not like the fact that I was wearing earrings. So she made a big, stink out of it and sent me home. Well, I ended up having to get the union involved and complain that if a woman's able to wear her earrings, then I should be able to wear earrings, just because, why does she get to wear them and I don't? And so it became a big conflict. We ended up getting regional managers involved, VPs came in. I mean, it was just a big deal. And at the end, the company actually ended up changing the policy because it was not okay. It was not okay to say some people are okay to wear this and some are not. And the manager ended up getting training, and I ended up, having to wear earrings if I wanted to. At the end, I actually ended up not wearing earrings after that. But the fact that we were able to, do it, and I was able to navigate the whole corporate system and know where to go and find out where I could get help, that, that came with just informing myself and knowing that any kind of discrimination or any kind of thing, it's okay to voice your opinion. It's okay to say it's not okay, and not be afraid to be, either fired or anything. I didn't get fired, and but I did get in a little bit of trouble. But at the end of the day, I ended up winning, and it was a win-win for everybody.
I'm fortunate that I have not experienced direct discrimination in the workplace, but I have experienced some comments about my age and looking so young. When I first started my career in higher education, I would often get mistaken as one of the student workers by parents and guests of the university, even though I was part of the professional staff. I had parents ask me what my education and training consisted of, which made me think whether or not my skills and abilities were being questioned because I looked young and presumed inexperienced. I handled the situation by having to introduce myself along with my title and some background about my work just to ensure that I am being seen as someone credible. I also made sure that I was on top of my game and act professional at all times.
When I started my business in 2005 as a woman in my late 20s, I was not taken very seriously by other business owners in my community, but I never put much weight in it. My mom is my business partner, and she always valued my point of view despite my lack of entrepreneurial experience. And that's what helped me gain confidence in my business decisions. I tried very hard to ignore people's negative opinions. I knew if we did the work to build our business, we would be respected. It really didn't take very long for others to see how serious we are about our business.
Now that you've heard their experiences, what does diversity and inclusion mean to you? Reflect on your experiences in the classroom, at places of employment, and even in your daily routine. What opportunities do you have to improve diversity and inclusion?